Dr. Adams. Today's STEM exploration is one in a series of 4 on building structures. You can create things like a real civil engineer who builds structures such as bridges, skyscrapers, and roads. You can also test the strength of your bridge like a civil engineer to make sure that it's safe for people and vehicles like cars, trucks, and buses. You will need the following materials for your bridge building. You will need the following materials for our bridge building today. 50 to 100 plastic straws, drinking straws, 25 to 50 toothpicks. You may or may not use the toothpicks, but they're available as your materials. Scotch or masking tape. I prefer masking tape because masking tape is even easier to remove if you want to make changes to your bridge. Scissors. You may need an adult to assist you if you have sharp ones like I have. 3 to 4 Ziploc sandwich bags. 2 to 3 pieces of paper to draw your bridge design. 1 ruler because your bridge will need to extend for 12 inches between your 2 flat surfaces, which you also need. And that's it for materials. Additionally, don't forget about your marbles or coins that you will use as weights to test the strength of your bridge. So let's get started. Here's the engineering challenge. Draw a design of a bridge that you want to test out in your challenge. It needs to be 12 inches long, and here's my flat surfaces, so it needs to be 12 inches from here to here. I've already pre-measured. You are going to sketch your bridge before you get started. An important part of being an engineer is you have to have a design or a picture of what you want to build. So let's do that first. Let's get your pencil and your paper, and let's begin sketching what you think your bridge wants to So let's begin sketching what we want our bridge that we are going to build to look like. Get your pencil and paper ready. Just a moment. How about if I help you with some ideas? There are 4 basic type of bridge structures. There's arch, curved. There are truss bridges that look like this. Notice the triangle shapes. There are beam bridges, just straight across. And then there's also our final kind is suspension bridges that are held by big cables. So remember, let's review really quickly. 4 types of bridges that you may want to use in your design, or you can be as creative as you want. You could even combine these types. Arch, truss, beam, or suspension. So now you have some ideas. Be as creative as you need to be. Let's take maybe a couple of minutes. You may begin sketching, and I will sketch also. So engineers and parents, this is a sketch of my bridge. I chose to sketch a beam bridge, which is the flatter bridge. It has supports at the bottom, but I won't need these in my design. I just need the flat part. What type of bridge did you decide to construct? What is your drawing? Okay, engineers, time to get our materials. Let's team up with our parents and let's get the materials that we need. I will be choosing straws and masking tape for my materials. I won't be using the toothpicks, but you can use the toothpicks if you choose. So let's start building. So now that your bridge is completed, Notice my bridge looks like my design. That's very important in terms of engineering, that you build what you design. You can always go back and edit, but this is our first trial, so it should look like our designs. You are now ready to attach it to your two flat surfaces. Remember, with your ruler, you need to make sure that it is 12 inches apart, which I have checked. So now I'm going to attach it. So notice that I have some extensions on mine so that I have straws that I can use to attach to my surfaces. I need to make sure these are very secure because now this is the point at which we are going to test our structure with our weights, either our marbles or your coins, whichever you have. And we need to make sure that it's secure so that we can get a maximum weight load. So now it's time to test the reliability and strength of our bridge. We have our Ziploc bags ready. I have my weights. I'm using marbles. You may be using coins. We are going to place our Ziploc bag on the bridge and begin to put in our marbles and count as we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we want to, engineers, try and balance the bag without having to support it. Where did I leave off, engineers? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Pretty good so far. 23, 24, 25, 26. So when engineers are building bridges, they have to make sure that the bridge can take the weight of heavy trucks, cars, people, if it's a walking bridge. So strength is very important. Once again, where did we leave off, engineers? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. If I miscounted, I'll go back and recount at the end. 32, oops, we dropped one. 33, 34, 35. So because for balancing purposes, I'm going to attempt to put my marbles in a plastic cup. You can continue to use the plastic bag if you choose, but I think this will give me a better balance on the bridge and a better sense of how much it can take. 65, 66. So engineers, how many marbles or coins was your bridge able to hold? Mine was able to hold up to 227 marbles and then kind of lost its balance and it's beginning to break. How strong was your bridge? Do you think you could improve your design? That's what engineering is all about, testing and redesigning over and over until you improve and get a successful prototype or model. There's a new word for you, prototype. So you can take this and maybe tonight you and your family can have a bridge building competition. The point is to have fun while you're learning. Signing off, Dr. Adams from STEM in your house.